In today's class, we're going to look at another basic concept in commercial mathematics known as cost. What exactly do we mean by cost? Cost refers to the amount of money spent to produce, acquire, or purchase a product or a service. It refers to the expenses that you incur when you want to acquire a product or someone want to render service to you. You understand? It is the expenditure or the price paid by a business or individual for obtaining a goods or services before any profit margin or selling price is added. Do you understand? So that's what we mean by cost. Cost is the money that you paid out, the expenses that you incurred as a result of purchasing a product. Okay, so let's have some work example on cost. Okay, a businessman paid 25,000 naira for 12 machines. Find the cost of 10 machines of the same type. And question 2 says the numbers of such machines that 175,000 naira can buy. Okay, let's start by writing out the information that were given in the question. Solution. Okay, the businessman he paid 25,000 naira for 12 machines. So the cost of 12 machines is what? 25,000 naira. Okay, the cost of 12 machines 12 machines cost 25,000 naira. Okay, and we are asked to determine the cost of 10 machines of the same type. We don't know the cost of 10 machines. Now that's the first question. You see, this one is simple. You understand? Now you know that 12 machines cost what? 25,000 naira. 10 machines cost, we don't know. So let us represent it as what? X. Let's represent this as X. Let 10 machines cost what? X. Now the next step is that we are going to take the gross product. Okay, so we are going to multiply this by this and this by this. Do you understand? So for this, we are going to have 12 multiplied by X is equals to 25,000 naira multiplied by 10. Do you understand how I got this? You know, in the question we've been given that 12 machines cost. The businessman paid 25,000 naira for 12 machines. Now we are asked to determine the amount of 10 machines of the same type. What is the cost? What is the cost of 10 machines of the same type? You understand? So now 12 machines cost 25,000 naira. 10 machines cost X. We don't know it. You understand? So having the time, if you get the value of X, that is the cost of 10 machines of that type. You understand? Okay. The next step here is that divide both by 12. This over 12. So I'm going to have X is equals to 25,000 naira multiplied by 10 divided by 12. That is 250,000 naira divided by 12. 250,000 naira divided by 12. What's the answer? This will give us 20,833 naira. 20,833 naira. So this is the cost of 10 machines. That's the answer to the first question. Okay, now let's proceed to the second question. We are asked to determine the numbers of such machines that 175,000 naira can buy. You understand? Now we are given the cost. Okay, please kindly pay attention. Okay, we are asked to determine the numbers of machines that 175,000 naira can buy. Cost, let me just put it. Cost 175,000 naira. Okay, now before we can determine the numbers of machines that this amount can buy, we first need to determine the numbers of the cost of one machine. You understand? Please pay attention. We have been given the cost that how many machines will this buy? Okay, that's the question. How many machines of the same type will 175,000 naira? How many machines will it buy? So before we can determine that, we first have to determine the cost of a single machine of this type. Okay, we are still going to use the information that we've been given in the question to determine the cost of one machine. Now 12 machine costs 25,000 naira. 12 machine is equals to 25,000 naira. So one machine, let one machine be equals to X, okay? So the next step here is to cross multiply. You understand? So I'm going to have 12x is equals to 25,000 naira. Let me just put naira, okay? So divide both by 12. Divide by 12. I'm going to have x will be equals to 2,083 naira. Put the units of the do you understand how I got this? 25,000 naira divided by 12. That will give us 2,083.33 naira. But I just approximate, okay? You understand? 2,008 naira 0.33 naira. But let's leave our answer like this, okay? Okay, let's put it. Let me put it 0.33. Now, this is the cost of a single machine of this type. Now, if the cost of a single machine of this type is this, how many machines will we buy with this amount? That's the question, okay? So to get the answer, we just have to divide this by this. Do you understand? We just have to divide this amount by 2,080.33 naira. You understand what I'm saying? So that's it. For this, I'm going to have, so the numbers of machines that 175,000 naira can buy will now be equals to 175,000 naira all over the cost of a single machine. That means I'm going to have 175,000 naira divided by 2,083.33 naira. Do you understand? So, having divided this by this, the numbers of machines that we are going to have is what? 84 machines. You understand? That is the answer to the question. Do you understand? Okay. So let's have another work example.
To watch the next class, kindly check the description of this video. You are going to see a link there. Click on that link, or you should check the playlist on this channel. Okay. See you in the next class.